one memory that I will never forget, and being that we're here around Christmas time, is that family where I'd moved into an apartment. It was the last day at a shelter, and they had absolutely nothing but a couple bags of clothes. And the little boy was sad, and I asked him what was wrong, and he said, Santa Claus isn't coming to our house. And I knew that Auberle had got, you know, gifts from donors and whatnot, and I said, well, why do you say that? And he said, because we don't have a Christmas tree. And we put out in the Daily Memo for a donation of a Christmas tree. And there were, I think I probably got 3 Christmas trees to choose from. But that day, I got that tree to the house, got lights, lit it up, and I told him not to worry, Santa's coming, they've got a tree now.
My favorite memory is last June I had a 4-year-old little boy. He was badly beaten by his mother's paramour, and he came into one of our brand new foster homes in the Plum area, and he was in a body cast from like his chest down to his toes. He was in Children's Hospital for a couple weeks, and this is the first child we've ever really had in a body cast. We placed him in this home, and we put some information out in the Daily Memo and different things like that, and we got a lot of overwhelming support from people in the community and volunteers and board members and staff who just wanted to help this little child.
It was around the holidays. It was around Thanksgiving, and I was dealing with a young man who has been in and out of like homes. He doesn't have a permanent place to live, and the holidays are tough to talk about with the kids. So it's just, we're in normal conversation. I said, so what do you have to do this week? Not specifying Thanksgiving. And he said, you mean Thanksgiving? And I said, okay, sure, if you want to talk about that. He said, well, you know, I really don't have anywhere to go or anything, any place to be, but I'm just going to walk around and make people smile because it's the holiday.
5 or 6 years ago, we had a young man from Goal leave us with about $7,000 in his bank account. And he had been working for years at one restaurant and kept that job, got an apartment close to that restaurant. But when he left, he was so worried that he wouldn't be able to remember how to budget his money that he kept me on his bank account for the first year of his discharge, so that he wouldn't spend it, that his rent would be paid on time. But throughout that year, he also would do things like have me go get his mail if he was going to be away for a weekend, or check on his apartment, and just wanted to make sure that we knew that he was still doing okay.